Na, sziasztok, akkor ismét egy kis Dragon Age Origins. Na, akkor most már... Tehát most... Loader again. Világ térkép megnyitottad a világ térképen, láthatod a fontosabb helyeket, bár néhányat nem tudsz majd elérni, amíg eleget nem teszel bizonyos követelményeknek.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
A piszokárula, vagy még neki a fel.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
No csak egy harci kutya. Te voltál az ostrom?
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Hey, watch it!
The dream's not quite as poorly as you smell.
Let's get started.
Let us kill them! Tear them apart!
Is it just me, or do you actually think you have a chance?
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabaria like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now?
Marianne
Wonderful.
érzed?
He's not mangy.
Már hogy nem tetszik nekem már mindjárt.
This should be easy enough.
A veszedelem. Redcliffe Arya. Keresed Elmon Arit. Elisztel szerint Aemon Gurielhez. Redcliffe Aryahoz kell fordulnod a segítségét. Amon Ar a nagybecsült nemes a jókora befolyással bír az országgyűlésben. Elisztel szerint mellétek áll rejteső Logan állásáról. Nem ezt olvastam meg korábban ezt a... karakter lapjain C betű.
Here.
Elhagyjuk gazdaságot. Annyi minden már megy.
Right. Yes.
Micsoda harc közben működik. Nem működik. De működik, akkor csak a baszkuró elhagyik a nap. Hát akkor ez...
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on. Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Miért hinném én szedtem össze?
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
At least they're saying taking. Yeah.
You will learn to fear me. You cannot win.
As you wish.
Wipe them out. Fools.
You're
Begin the
mine!
onslaught.
All right. We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all. Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize. Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts. It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tern Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know? Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way. Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tern Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens. Well then, let me go! Bless you! The Darkspawn can have this place!
Let's get started.
Milyen küldetés?
Right.
On it.
Zsákutca. Hát akkor melyik irányba jobb pofá vagy a játék? Erre nem érdemes tovább. Ha? Jó. Nem már akkor fától az erdőt.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? The treaties, the ones we got from Flemeth. With these, we will be able to ask for assistance. Maybe even raise an army. There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. I can give you directions, if you like. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy. If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there. He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is. Technically, the Circle of Magi is independent. We don't know that the Chantry won't support us, of course.
You truly believe that?
If we speak to the first Enchanter, he should see that his responsibility to the Grey Wardens supersedes anything the Chantry or even Tan Loghain might have to say about it.
Szivakodnak, mint a szerelmesek.
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Danarum, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Itt a világtérkép csak akkor, amikor lehet megnyitni, hogyha mit tudom, mi van. Ez csak. Mert majd lesz erre tovább, nyugati Korea, vagy mi. Nem mondta az erdő, mit tudom, miben van. Hát nagyon változtatni nem tudom, mert csak ennyien vagyok. Mi? Tehát mikrofon hangolat, hát a webkamerának használom a mikrofonját. Nem külön mikrofon van. Nincs külön mikrofon. OBS Studio. Nem tudom, hanyadik verzió majd konkrétan, mert mindig van, amikor frissíti.
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here. I don't know you. Why shouldn't I have something against you? We've got enough strangers overrunning us. Nothing but trouble. Can't promise I'm going to answer them. You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry Templars. Were? You mean they're gone?
Hát nem éppen elzavartuk, de...
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Bryant will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out. What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Callanhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone. Don't let me stop you.
Menekült.
I hear you drove off those bandits. I hope they don't come back.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
No să cerchezni.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
I want to go home.
You there! If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense. The band has marched north with Terran Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
I'm cold. I don't like this. I'm cold. I don't like this.
Még lehetne kiruhát adni, vagy mi? Lemezkesztyű. Gondolom, amit tudom. Hát...
Evil shall descend upon us!
Te szoktál.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, My hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons.
Ez jó kérdés.
No, he's a chanter. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker. Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Ja, hát ez ilyen elfogadás, egy mellékküldetés.
Shall descend upon us!
A szép hangod van, a szexi bántja fülünket. Bassza a fülünket jobban majd.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep! They will feast upon our hearts! There is nowhere to run! This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts!
Please, you're scaring the children!
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands! There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This man bears their evil stench! Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him? Darkspawn will feast on our flesh! Everyone will die! Darkspawn will feast on your living hearts! They will take your children! Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Mindegyikben ugyanaz.
The evil shall descend upon us!
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. The revered Mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here. Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else. Were? Did you drive them off? Ah, Sir Bryant will appreciate that. Make her watch over you.
Evil shall descend upon us!
Egy almánál tudnánk elpasszolni a cuccot.
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Mother! Where are you?
I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Ez biztos egy kis haszon.
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Már mehetne itt egy alkudozom itt a piacon. Ki ajánl többet?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Hát úgy látom, Morrigan azt szeretja, hogy mindent a piszkos módon intézni, mert úgy látom, már most csökkent valamivel -3-mal a tekintély, vagy nem tudom. Nem tudom, hogy megmutatta a játék. Hogy is van. Hát és ilyenkor találkosan most melyik volt ez? Ami a konkrétabb. Ja, ez mutatja, hogy mennyire haver vagy ellenség. Szóval ez ment egy mínuszba elfelé.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
You got a bed for the night? You taken care of? Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Hogy értenék hozzá, mikor még nem?
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Mégyen elő megkért, hogy használd a nyometén ismereteket, készíts gyógyítok a megsebesült romjai menekülteszem. 3 elég lesz. Részleteket már látod a bérben. Hol a levél?
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Shockib. Marade starit, merade twasit, abana kyun, maras shokra, ananne sam kyun. You want one of my captors? I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? and wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? The people of a farm hold 8 humans, in addition to the children. Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. Death will be my atonement. I would prefer to die in battle, but my choices have been made. I would not, were I her. Farewell, then.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Kunari fogói. Már mi van Istennel, hogy ő is csapattagot lehet belőle csinálni? Hát, miért kéne?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Mélyre Dave-hez.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
Tehát te nem lettem okosabb, hogy mire mondtad a Dave-re, vagy a másikra? Mert nekem elvileg először nem nagyon akarta engedni az ő. Mert azt mondja, tele van. Mit Tényleg jó az a menedék. Itt lehetne egy csomó mellékküldetés csinálni. Át kell menni a hídon. Hajom vissza. Vagy nem.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday?
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there is no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Tudom miért szoktam nyomni ilyen tabot, hogy mire.
Tern Loghain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Enough talk! Take the warden into custody. Kill the sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
No,
You should run, buddy.
As you wish. A bit more dodge, please.
Make a preserve us.
You're getting
Right,
sloppy.
you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
De szépen így mindenki csupa vér.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
Hát azért nem akarom nagyon brutálisni.
The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing. Yes, thank you, thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I am glad you found it in your heart to offer those men mercy. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Or I was. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Nem átszereztünk egy segítőt, férj.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you. Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Maximum csak négy fős csapatba lehet nyomulni. Ezek szerint. Szerencsevadász. Ez mondjuk... Ezt menet közben bármikor lehet cserélgetni őket, vagy csak az adott pályákon belül?
Indeed.
Most itt felé szerencsevadász, akkor legfelé ki lehetnek vanni a dolgokat így nem.
Yes? Lothering? I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through. Yes? Well, here I am. Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose. When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools. What can I say to them? What they believe is what the chantry says, and the chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now. What is it?
Hát még itt most középen van. Ez a csík elvég, azt hiszem azt mutatja, hogy vonzódnak, hogy utálnak bennünket. Szonyam pár így. Tudom, hogy itt lehet változtatni.
This should be easy enough.
Csak akkor 70 különböző dolog lehet nálunk. Darabszámba többre lehet egy valami ezek szerint. Hátizsákok. Ja, biztos kereskedünk.
You're gonna make more trouble? We've about all we can stand in Lothering now. They had it coming, and they were trouble enough themselves. So long as you don't start more, I won't get excited. Right then, name's Denal. Sorry I can't chat much. As you see, we've a full house. There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where Andraste's sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that? The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal Arl Eamon. I didn't even know he was ill. Maybe he has a blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. Anything else I can get you?
Még jó, egy darab üveg van előttük. Ebből piálunk.
When Tir Nogane marched by, he left those fellas behind to look for Grey Wardens. I suppose that's you. Fair enough. What can I get you then? That monster killed 3 families, torn them up like a beast. The cage is too good for him. But it's the Chantry's idea of mercy.
Erről beszél.
Look around. People are sleeping on the floors and in the attic. That's how many rooms I don't have. Luck speed your way.
Jó, hogy egy számozó van, de dolog tudom, leszek okosabb most. Amikor majd kikek újra keresni most. Ha pálcoztak, hogy lesz szerencse vadászni. Lassan mindjárt megyünk a Twitch-re.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I've got other gear to sell.
Hát azt mondja, van gyógyítava. Egy kutyának a csont az nem tud mire. Ezek ajándékok. Feedet javítana viszonyunkat. Csak egy 20 darabot elhasználsz, utána már nem lehet többet. Hát én így nem látok konkrétan. Ez ajándék, sör. Mindegyik, amelyik ilyen arra a szívnél, akkor az azt jelent. Mi van így? Lehet haverkodni, most ajándékozunk ezt-azt. tudná az ember mi, ami felesleges. Itt is nem jelzi, hogyha valamelyikből több darab van. Hát ezt gondolom a kutyának kell, a marhacsont. Ez is karperec, szél törpe. Hát mondjuk ez égkövek azok nekem nem kell. Elég, ha csak áthúzzuk. Ezek a személyes iratok nem tudom, hogy van itt értelme, vagy valami küldetéshez kell. De farkasbőr, ennek is van valami értelme. Oké, hogy megnöveli a mit tudom mi, de páncélját és fizikai ellenállását csak lassabban mozog, hogy a támadási sebessége lassabb lesz. Kell mondjuk neki egyáltalán is. Ezt nem tudja. Ezt már tudja, mert... De azt se tudom, hogy mostani ez 4-et, 4,4-et sebez. Mind a kettőnek ugyanannyi. Kritikus 3,3. Ez kicsit kritikus sebzésben ugyanannyi. De miért mind a kettőnek ugyanannyi értéket mutat? Már nyersosból? aki kétkezes, akkor az még neki nincs kifejleszteni. Jaj, pajzsot nem viselt. Mi az a tapasztalati pont, hogy mikor lép szintet? Ja. A bárd az énekes szokott lenni.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I'll have no fighting in my kitchen. Out with you.
Right.
Ezeknek van értelme. Ez üres pergament.
How is it that Terran Logain survived when even the Grey Wardens didn't make it out of that place down south?
I heard he saw just in time what those Grey Wardens were doing and saved his men. He's a hero, that's what he is.
Too bad he couldn't save poor King Kalen. Blast those Grey Wardens, they deserve what they got and more.
I'll say. First they drag the king down there and then they throw him to the wolves. It's no wonder it all went bad.
Persze. Because ez ilyen nagy hős. Pajzsunk.
What do you wish of me? We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will. And you are a fool. Is there a reason for this sudden insult? Do you wish me to leave? Then I assume our discussion ends here.
Nem akartam már másik opciót lírikban szózni, nem mindegy.
So what does a darkspawn look like anyhow? You ever seen one?
Can't say I want to.
We're probably going to see plenty sooner or later.
I say later. Much later.
Ne.